It is the time-honored tradition of fall. High school football returns. It's where legacies and legends are forged, where communities come together, and where champions are made. And we're here to cover it all here on Sports Express. The Friday night lights are on, and the stage is set. So let's go. Let's hit the Hodag Kingdom first. Rhinelander welcoming Tomahawk here. The first quarter, no scoring. Second quarter, Rhinelander first down. James Heck connects with Brendan Eckridge, but the Hatchets strip the ball and recover. Don't capitalize, though. Hodag's ball again. It's Heck to Eckridge again, this time 28 yards. But now they can't capitalize, so the ball goes back to the Hatchets. QB Tyler Jablonski with the misdirection takes it up the gut 28 yards later. He's finding the end zone. That's a touchdown. Tomahawks win 27-13. Next, we head east to Antigo, hosting Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. The Chargers up 34-6 when we got there. Looking to extend that lead, Braden Groschek takes the snap, keeps it, but Antigo strips the ball and recovers. A lot of fumbles tonight on week one. They can't capitalize. Next drive, Whitburn in Red Robin territory. David Gouderman takes the handoff, juke a little bit, goes 18 yards, add that face mask on, and the Chargers are sitting pretty. Another handoff, Gouderman finishing what he started, gets the TD, takes this one 49-14 to the Chargers. After a 6-5 record last year, Auburndale kicked off their season at home with a statement. We'll pick it up on the first offensive play. Trayton Weber will put a little English on the pass and find his man, Alex Wilfarth, in the end zone. That'll put the Apaches up 7. The Apaches offense was the story of this game, but got to give the D a little love with the stuff in the backfield. And on the second offensive play for Auburndale, they'll hand it off up the middle, and what a second effort. Running back, that'll be a big, hefty gain to top it off. The next play, Trayton Weber will pull a Houdini, keep the ball, and go untouched into the end zone. It was all Auburndale from there. They take the game, get this one 76-0. Talk about dominant. And with that, we have reached our first break, but it's week one. We're not ready to call it quits just yet. So much more high school action is coming to your screens after these scores of the games we couldn't get to and a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
We're Russell West, and you're watching Sports Express.
Well, we felt that chill and smelled that fresh-cut grass this morning. Must mean the teams are back in their helmets, cleats, and shoulder pads. The boys of fall are back, and so are we here on Sports Express. So let's get right back into the highlights. We're taking a trip down 29 East. We start with the reigning D5 champs, the Colby Hornets, hosting the Warriors from Neillsville Granton. The Hornets defense swarming. Levi Dahmer with the INT. Colby's ensuing drive, third down. Tucker Meyer completes the pass to Nathaniel Rabida, who is somehow out at the 1-yard line. One play later, guess what happens? Caden Healy crossing the goal line. He finishes off for 6. Hornets go up 9-0. They would absolutely roll from there. They go on to win 43-8. We stay with schools off the Highway 29 corridor. As I said, Edgar playing host to Lakeland Union. The Wildcats here in the second half. Colby Weisenberger takes the ball, bounces outside, gets to the corner, and down the sideline he goes and gets his team into that red zone. A couple plays later, Carter Butt punches it in from 9 yards out to give Edgar their 5th touchdown of the game. The Thunderbirds' next drive. Edgar with the pressure, and Brett Baumgartner. He's going to pick the pass off. That's what a good pass rush does for you. Edgar starting the season off the right way, 35-7. They win it over Lakeland. Working our way to Marathon, the Red Raiders took on the Rib Lake Prentice Hawks. First quarter, Red Raiders driving, but Dominic Quidnow has other plans. A ball hawk, if you will. But the Hawks unable to do anything, facing the sturdy defense in Marathon. The first sighting of lightning was this one tonight. Hector Pintor, quick as a bolt through the line and gets the sack. So Red Raiders get the ball back, and Cooper Hawksma letting it rip to Hector Pintor. He is everywhere. Marathon goes on to cruise to a 38-8 win. And there's no place like home. Back here in Wausau, the Warriors hosted Superior West in Superior territory. Vince Hans looking downfield, looking, connecting with Carter Amerson in the end zone. No one even in the area code. Warriors up 19 late in the second. Spartans trying to do something before the orange slices and Gatorade come out. That ain't it. Handoff is dropped. West recovers. And what do you do on a change of possession? You let it fly. Hans has his man. Climb the ladder. Go get it and score that touchdown, young man. Warriors making an amazing play and picking up a big win. They start the season off 1-0. Now we have to hit another break, but sit tight. We have our game of the week coming up next. But first, some more scores. Stick around. Say it ain't so. It seems like we just got it back, and yet it's almost time to say goodbye already. Well, at least for this week. So, until then, kick back in your best chair and enjoy the last few highlights from Kickoff Friday. We've got Spash and Kimberly here. We join at the beginning of the second half. Panthers already down 34-7, but they're going to get a nice return from Jackson Steltler, bringing the ball out to just about the 40-yard line. I'm telling you, special teams wins football games, but the Papermakers were too much as they get a nice breakup, turning the ball over on downs to the Panthers, and the Papermakers will take advantage from there. Seth Marone will fake it and sling it to the tight end, Abe Coronado, love the name, taking it near the red zone. And then you can guess what happens here. They're going to go ahead and finish it off. Gavin Tyson churns the legs just enough to get in the end zone. Second, third effort, putting the nail in the coffin early. Kimberly takes the game 48-13. Now to our game of the week. Stratford hosting Mosinee over in Marshfield. The Indians wanted to run the ball early. Nice QB keep here for Gavin Obremski. But the defense was the name of this game. Later, he looks over the middle and gets picked off by Kohler Kilty and returned back into Mosinee territory, weaving and winding his way through defenders to the open field, but he couldn't get to the end zone. Stratford would keep giving him the ball, though. Finish what you started. This power run gets the Tigers into the red zone, where they would score. Tigers lead 20-14. Mosinee would drive back, and their number one option today was number 2. Obremski finds the seam, and he's got reservations for 6. Gotta love that seating arrangement. That ties the game. However, weather would keep it that way. A lightning delay ends it in a tie, but Mosinee, well, they're gonna go ahead and look on the bright side of this one.
This is going to be huge for our guys that haven't had a lot of varsity experience. They got a taste of it. They're going to learn from it. We're going to get better from it, and we're going to win some football games this year.
You always hate to leave something unresolved like that in a tie, but both of those teams picking up moral wins from that one, and I know they're going to come out firing next week. Well, that's about it for us here, but we still got one more commercial break to get to, so I'll talk to you on the other side.